let's talk about this from Ridley Scott recently. Variety here. Ridley Scott regrets directing Alien Covenant over Blade Runner sequel. I wonder why. The sequel was not a sequel. It was actually terrible. It's a terrible movie. Ridley Scott is reflecting on his decision to step down from directing the Blade Runner sequel due to a scheduling conflict with 2017's Alien Covenant. I shouldn't have had to make that decision, Scott said in a recent Empire interview, but I had to. I should have done Blade Runner 2. After being attached to the project, Scott announced in 2014 that he would no longer direct the Blade Runner sequel, instead choosing to helm the sci-fi horror film Alien Covenant, starring Michael Fassbender, Catherine Watterson, Billy Crudup, Danny McBride. Denis Villeneuve served as director on Blade Runner 2049, a total pile of shit. A follow-up to the 1982 original, directed by Scott, which included Harrison Ford, Ryan Gosling, Ana de Armas, and Jared Leto. God, what a pile of shit. Although Scott didn't direct the sequel to the original Blade Runner, the filmmaker worked as an executive producer on the film, which meant really nothing. He is also returning to the future dystopian in Amazon Prime Video's upcoming limited series Blade Runner 2099, which he first revealed was in development in 2021. I am one of the producers, Scott told Esquire. It's all set years on. To me, it circles the idea of Aldous Huxley's Brave New World. Okay. The series was officially ordered by Amazon last September and comes from Alcon Entertainment and Scott Free Productions, which is, I think, Ridley Scott's production company. I think. I could be wrong. The original Blade Runner, directed by Ridley Scott, is considered one of the greatest, it is, the most influential science fiction movies of all time. Actually, it's the greatest movie of all time. And we're excited to introduce Blade Runner 2099 to our global Prime Video customers, said Vernon Sanders. We'll see. We saw what you did with Lord of the Rings, and it was atrocious. Head of Global Television for Amazon Studios, we are honored to be able to present this continuation of the Blade Runner franchise. Oh God. Maybe not do that. And are confident that by teaming up with Ridley and Alcon Entertainment, Scott Free Productions, and the remarkably talented Silka Lucia, Blade Runner 2049 will uphold the intellect, themes, and spirit of its films press, except for the Blade Runner 20. Game of Thrones, oh God. Alum Jeremy Post is set to direct the pilot of Blade Runner 2049 with Silka Louise, Shining Girls, on board as showrunner, executive producer. While plot details remain under wraps, the limited series will serve as a television sequel to Blade Runner. Oh God. That already tells me that's a... Oh God. Yeah. Not a good idea. But it's got regrets turning down. Yeah. Yeah, this is a... Yeah, I wonder why. Yeah. Even legendary directors like Ridley Scott can admit they've made a mistake. Yeah. During a recent interview with the Empire, per Deadline, the Napoleon director said that he should have signed on to direct. Yeah, you should have. The 2017 sequel to the 1982 sci-fi classic Blade Runner starring Harrison Ford, but it just didn't go. Yeah, because you had to Alien Covenant. No, you could have held off on Alien Covenant. I shouldn't have had to make that. Yeah, Scott said 85, but I had to. I should have done Blade. Yeah, you should have. Instead, he made Alien Covenant, a sequel to his 2012 film Prometheus. The latter film holds a 6.5 rating on Rotten Tomatoes, while Blade Runner 2049, which saw the return of Ford, as Rick Deckard, also starred Ryan Gosling, Jared Leto, among others, is at 88. Blade Runner was ultimately directed by Denis Villeneuve. It's a terrible fucking movie. It is. Scott will be back on the... So, I wanted to talk about this real quick. You made a terrible choice. And the guy who wrote the damn script, because you weren't there, Scott, and the guy who actually did write the... made sure that Blade Runner was good. Because of that, you got the Blade Runner 2049. Yay! So, less I think about Blade Runner 2049. Oh, and Amazon doing a Blade... Oh, God. Just go look at what they did with Lord of the Rings. I have no hope for this thing. I know Ridley Scott's producer. That doesn't mean shit. But I will talk to you later. Bye.